by.
More like 3G, 2G. Boom, laser weapons.
Well, instead of doing a rain dance, we physicists are firing trillion-watt lasers into the sky to actually precipitate rain clouds and actually bring down lightning bolts. This is potentially a game changer.
But this is experimental.
It's experimental. However, in the laboratory so far it works. When you have water vapor and you have dust particles or ice crystals, you can precipitate rain. It condenses around the seeds. These seeds can also be created by laser beams. By firing trillion-watt lasers, you rip apart the electrons, creating what are called ions, and these ions act like seeds, like dust particles, bringing down rain and even lightning. Go ahead.
Well, this fascinates me in part because, too, I remember reading the stories that China had used this during the Olympics, that the USSR had used this after Chernobyl to create rain clouds. I mean, did those really work then? We have some of these capabilities now?
Even in the 60s, the CIA used this to bring down monsoons during the Vietnam War, to wash out the Viet Cong.
Boom, laser weapons, strategic, theater, tactical, or extraterrestrial weapons, and chemical, biological, and environment, and climate or tectonic weapons, which they have all of. This means they can make earthquakes, they can make hurricanes. This bill never passed. This was a House of Representatives trying to get the word out about this stuff. It's right here, plain to see. Look up these terms, look up these keywords.
Good morning, freedom fighters. Little word from our famous scientists explaining how they create lightning and storms with laser technology. These storms that is happening this morning does not look anything natural whatsoever to me as a commercial fisherman who has studied the weather his entire life. I almost started to become a meteorologist till my family really I took over like the family interest, commercial fishing. That didn't take long. By the time I was 10, I knew what I wanted to be, a commercial fisherman, not somebody in a suit. But let's go over what the suits are doing today. Very unusual storms and outflows coming from this weather system here over the United States, near over Illinois and other areas. You can see the pings from the cell phone towers as well. Pinging off, I guess that's all the birds leaving the towers at one time, as they lied earlier in an article I read. They will give you any kind of lies they can think of to keep you from realizing that they are controlling the weather with these technologies, our cell phone towers, and all of these next-red radar systems that are around 75 miles apart. That is not necessary to see the rain as much it is to control the rain. These outflow boundaries are highly unusual you see in these weather systems. See the pings coming off the cell phone towers. Go back on that. Right there. That is not birds leaving a cell phone tower. These people need to be arrested. They're lying to you. And if I ain't mistaken, lying to the public is an offense. Electrifying the atmosphere to control the weather. That is nothing natural about that, people. And I know I'm not getting out to but a few warriors, but I appreciate each and every one of you. We are in major danger. Chemtrailing offshore of me right this minute, creating a storm system that's not natural. Individual lines are not formed natural in nature. This is not ice. This is not condensation. This is chemicals being dumped out into the Pacific Ocean in this rain system that is controlling my fishing right now. We were going to leave last night, but we had to call it off due to this wind here. Commercial fisherman watches the weather unlike anyone else because our lives depend on it. Yeah. The line go. Go up there. Sorry about that. Something got glitchy. Hope it came out all right. But I was just showing you the weather there if it didn't. Nationwide, they turned it all up. That was a reload. Now these frequency waves off the East Coast. Turn it up. Must be amazing to have this kind of technology at your fingertips. And all the people has no clue what's going on for the most part. I don't even see the one at my river yet. There's all the cell phone towers pinging at one time. Guess all the martins left. We don't have martins in Florida, by the way. Not that I ever seen them. Like North Carolina, you have, beehives of them. I wonder if they ever lose sleep for lying to the public and destroying this beautiful planet. Probably not. You gotta have a conscience like us. People who are watching this at 6 minutes still has really high levels of conscience. We have morals. Commercial fisherman standing by. You gonna have a good day. I'm gonna try to go out fishing tonight, this evening here if the weather holds out. Keeps changing on us. Our future forecasts are useless now with the manipulation they're doing. That's actually heavy chemtrail operations, looks like. See the lines already. That's live over North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia. Doesn't matter if someone outlaws this stuff, it'll just spread over you anyhow. Aluminum stands out differently than the rest of the clouds. Commercial fishermen standing by. Y'all have a good day, good night, and a good evening. We are not on a flat planet, but it is most definitely controlled by lunatics. Commercial fishermen out.